Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Jay Black, AK Black, man. Before we get into this quick throwback between John and Don and Young Ill, y'all make sure y'all go ahead and check out Street Shout out to O, Street Status, a very solid card. It's going down today by the time this drops. Food Bar, 3108 Locust Ave. You know what I mean? Tickets available on Eventbrite. Doors open at 6. You make sure if you're in the area, St. Louis, go ahead and go out to this event. It looks lit. John and Don versus Young Ill, Math Hoffa versus B, Mutton Magic, New Jersey Twerk, y'all spelled his name wrong on the card, versus Oops, Chef Trez versus MVP, Boat Show Holly versus W Dub. Go ahead and check that out. Now let's get back into your regular scheduled programming. Champion!
Damn, y'all. God damn, y'all. Rich red niggas shooting, they ain't out here throwing hands, y'all. Damn, y'all.
Champion!
Yes, sir.
We are here, and we back with John and Don. I like to get straight to the shit, you feel me? I was overhearing things on Norb's Dog podcast. If I'm not mistaken, Young Ill called up, and he said, I just want to quote him, I don't want to, misuse the words. I want to battle this guy, but John the Don is at the top of my list.
Finally.
How you feel?
Finally.
Okay.
Oh.
Finally.
Finally what? What you talking about?
Yeah, I'm on the list. I'm in the sights.
Okay.
I've been wanting that.
Since how long?
I don't know. We probably gonna have to go to the archives. On this. It's on the URL channel somewhere. When I did a little blog calling out Young Ill, probably at that time he thought he was
This was like
above
2013?
me. Yeah, probably around then.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
my, how things have changed. Hey, but I wouldn't run from that, regardless of anything. You know what I mean? He had a good showing against Briz.
Okay.
I do think Briz kicked his ass, but Briz
Oh,
was
wow.
supposed to kick his ass. He did better on camera.
Yeah, he did. Watch back.
Yeah,
Watch
he
back.
was actually saying some shit, even the bars that he wasn't getting reaction to, what he was doing, and it was creative. He came with some creative shit. I like your circle
Yeah,
up.
that was crazy. That was crazy.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? So I see it there, but my whole thing is they saying in St. Louis, I've always been a nigga that want the most dangerous fights.
So hold on.
So get a Young Ill comeback in St. Louis, me? After teaming up with Hitman, after battling Hitman, after battling Verb, after battling B Magic, and I never been to St. Louis, then I come there to see Ill, that's box office. That's box office.
So
And then he died in his backyard?
Hold on.
How did John do this? How did the Don do this?
Hold on.
I got time today. I got time.
He traveled all the
time
way
today.
to champion
I got time
from the
today.
ATL to tell
I got time
me
today.
that he's gonna beat Young Ill.
Ice pack.
You should be used to 1 minute rounds against DNA the flosser, the person that bought the belt against Sue Surf back in them days, who's been here for a while, huh? In his backyard?
Talk.
Y'all.
What? Clear? Body?
Yeah, it's gonna have to be.
Shout out to Jack Boy. Everybody ain't Jack Boy Johnson. Relax.
Jack Boy wasn't the only body either.
That's right.
Right.
Where we at again?
But you like five,
Where we at right now?
five?
Where we at?
Oh, you no. Oh, no.
Whoa! You're not about to violate. You're not about to violate right now. 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 You're not violate.
Turn the black
You're not
red.
violate.
Let's get back to Young Ill.
Chill.
I'm just checking the temperature in the room. I'm just seeing where we
Woo.
at. I'm just checking the temperature.
Woo.
I'm just checking.
Hey, chill out.
Chill.
You don't want to see Reed in the zone.
Look around and read in the back of your home with a book bag.
War paint fest in there.
do
KO
that
Minnesota
rematch, too.
Super Red. Oh, don't do that.
That's
Not-
another conversation.
Chill,
Don't do that.
I know Stiz.
Don't do that.
I know Stiz.
Don't do
Chill.
that.
We spoke about it. Ask this what I said.
Okay.
Don't do
I'm
it.
gonna call him up too.
Don't do it.
But back to Young Ill, the topic at hand. You know what I'm saying? Young Ill, St. Louis. You know, I know people, you know what I mean? So you should be getting a call. A specific call from somebody.
Yeah.
Have you received that call?
No, not yet.
Okay. I'm gonna make sure he calls you and tell him that you're here right now. But this is a high probability of it happening.
I'm aware. Okay.
Young Ill 2-1.
Oh.
Just like
Ice
that.
pack.
Just like that.
Talk to him.
So you don't mind being wrong? Like,
Okay.
so you don't mind. I think that's what it is. I figured Jay Black out. You know what I mean?
Here we go.
He doesn't mind being
Here we go.
wrong.
Here we go.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
So
man.
that's
Listen.
cool. That's understandable.
Listen, you have a higher percentage against these. You know what I'm saying? These 1-2 year guys. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
No, not saying you
Let me
can't
make one
fuck with
thing
me.
clear.
Let me say
one thing clear before you continue.
Go
Before
ahead.
you continue,
Go
let
ahead.
me make one thing
Go
clear.
ahead.
I don't think it's gonna be easy at all with Young
Alright.
Ill.
But you said
But I'm
body.
up for that task. My whole
Okay.
thing is,
We know
as
you're up.
impossible as it sounds,
Okay.
what happens when I actually pull it off? That's gonna make everybody that's saying ill to one feel crazy, and that's where I get my satisfaction in battle rap.
And listen, I'll be
I
on
love
my
being
and
down.
I'll be on my Anwar tip, and then you just gonna hear me apologizing.
Oh,
You
yeah.
feel me? And until then, it's Ice Pack 2-1. But listen,
Oh, snap.
you know what I'm saying? If you
Oh,
check
snap.
the files, back when I was giving Jay Black interviews before Jay Black had 10,000 to give.
Talk your
Okay.
shit.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? 2016. I wanted this matchup.
Oh, you
know what
asked
I'm
for
saying?
this,
I
yeah,
did
way
ask for
back
this.
then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And I asked for this matchup, and now look where we at. Look where we at right here.
I'ma jump.
Me sitting next to John talking about Ice Pack. Ain't this something?
So
Ice Pack
there-
2-1.
there's a phrase, and be careful what you ask for. Okay. I got John 2-1 as well. I think Ice Pack's last song was nice, translated well on Cam. John translates well on Cam too. I think John at this point, at this stage of both their respective careers, is the better performer. He has more stage presence. He's more seasoned now. You know what I mean? And
He's more seasoned?
now, yes.
Seasoned?
Yes. Now,
Seasoned?
yes. Young Ill came back for Briz. Didn't look too good. You was right there. You was there. He didn't look too good
What do you
against
mean he didn't look
Briz.
too good? What do you mean he didn't look too good?
In that
You know
battle,
who didn't look too good? Cassidy.
who won the first round?
Good.
We're not getting into that right
Yeah.
now. We're not talking about Cassidy and Goods. Listen,
Yeah.
because every time I see Goods,
Let's get into that.
every time I see Goods.
Let's get into that.
But anyway,
You know what I'm saying?
I got John winning this battle 2-1. I think the round that Young Ill gets is because it's in his backyard. And it's his return at home. Young Ill is past his prime.
Man, know what he talking about today.
He passed his prime. That's just how I
Man,
feel.
know what he
Like,
talking about today.
shout out to Rita. John is a sharpshooter. John, if you look at who so recent transactions.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You've been doing good.
Yeah, who did he just battle?
You battled Geechee.
That's right. I had John 2-1.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You was there.
I was.
Champion of the
How
year.
much you pay him?
Huh?
I feel like I need to. I'm not going for the cash app.
You know what's funny? The last
John put a whole lawyer on champion. Man, we ain't having this.
Not
This is
even-
some bullshit, man.
not even last time me and John.
You ain't never dressed like that. You ain't never bullshit, man.
The last time me and John was talking, outside of the RDE event, Bill vs. Hitman, when they were interviewing you about the Jackboy battle, I walked up, John's like, oh, here he come, ready to talk some shit. I'm like, no, like, you know, like,
As soon as Jack Boy name came up, I see him smiling.
yeah, no, like, but I don't think John one of the people that's very hard to beat. He doesn't lose clearly. You got to go back a little ways to find a battle where you can say, yeah, he definitely. Go ahead, take your time.
Oh, so what happened about him in New Jersey twerk then? Since
just-
we here, since
Oh,
we here,
yeah,
go ahead.
Twerk kicked us behind. But everybody loses
So-
the twerk.
But
Everybody
Now he
loses the
hates
twerk.
you. Now he hates you.
Who? Everybody loses
he lost
the
to
twerk.
Wavy.
Who?
Twerk.
Hand me that right there, please.
Oh, I
right
remember
there,
Mr.
right
Wavy
there,
too.
No, right next to you.
Yeah.
Right, that little great thing
I
right
remember
there.
that guy.
Yeah, them glasses. Yep, hand that to me, please. And that little great thing.
Hey, for the
please.
Right
record,
there.
me versus Twerk's
Oh
1-1.
my
Oh
God.
my God.
One moment, please. Need y'all's attention right here.
Oh
Right here from me, okay?
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? You never battled with. I'm saying? It didn't happen.
John battle Wavy.
John did. How'd that work out? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Since niggas say I'm still in anyway.
and we just saw Wavy this weekend, and we'll talk about that another time.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Twerk 1-1, third round don't count. You know,
Jack Boy and John, third rounds don't count. Got one more there.
That's cool. Third round, they gotta count. Second round, body.
Yeah, that's true. That's a fact.
And I beat him in the first. Let's stop with this all first debate.
I got you in the first. I got you in the first.
I got you in the first.
Okay.
2-0, I guess.
But, you know, my serious opinion, I think Young Ill is underdog. I do got John and Don 2-1, you know what I mean? I definitely try to go by recent transactions. And, you know, I feel like you went 2018 undefeated. Geechee Gotti battles, very either way type of situation. That definitely could be a tie in my book.
With me and Geechee?
Yeah.
No, but go ahead.
Okay. You know what I mean? You are John and Don, you know, I'm talking like you're not here. You're here. Of course you're going to have you winning. You know what I mean? But Young Ill has to fight back to get to where he was. One battle ain't going to do it. You know what I mean? If Chess got to go through this to get where he back, you know what I mean?
But I think Ill standing in front of Bridge when he did and going through that is gonna help him.
It's gonna help.
And being in St. Louis, there's the extra comfort. There's no worries on if they gonna fuck. He knows he's
You're not going to hate him.
Right.
On my end, is gonna be more for me to.
I don't know if Ill ever battled in front of a big crowd.
Right. Like
In
that.
front of a big crowd like that.
Like
1,500,
I mean,
like
that's-
1,500,
that's like
2,000
2,000,
people.
right?
2,000 people.
I don't think a lot of people.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But even the
Yeah,
people
man.
that did battle in front of that crowd, not everybody was just like the
Yeah.
big crowds is just not easy to control. So I don't take away points from Ill for that. It was just like regardless if he's been around because in the building I'm like this nigga's up here getting his ass kicked. You know what I mean?
That
When I
first round,
watched it,
I'm going to watch back, so I feel like Briz definitely got that first round.
oh yeah,
Definitely,
I
that
think
first
Briz
round?
definitely won.
Right.
That first round.
But Briz is a killer. Like we're not gonna act like anybody could have stood in front of Briz and got that work for real.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's like, you know, so I ain't gonna take that away from him. That's why I'm still willing to get in the ring with Ill. I think if me and Ill lock in, we're gonna see the best Ill we've seen because we're gonna have to see that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He did say during the face-offs, you know what I'm saying? They called him with John and Briz, and he said he wanted to see what Briz was talking about. You know what
Why
I'm
he
saying?
go to
But-
Briz and not John?
And I brought that up in the Norbs interview.
Yeah, you did.
And he acted like he didn't remember what I was talking about. So I'm glad you said that.
Listen, that's cool.
And I said,
that's
I might
cool.
be trouble.
That's cool. Cause that's
Hey,
cool.
I'm
Cause that
just
means it's
saying.
a whole different bag for you, John.
Yeah, I
It's a
hope it
whole
is.
different.
I hope
He
so.
wanted
So
he wanted
Briz
to craft
was the
something
one
I'm in the
special.
St. Louis to die. He better
wanted
kill me.
He wanted to say something special for you. That's why.
He better
that's
kill
That's a
me.
whole different bag. You feel me? You feel me?
So this has to go down St. Louis. This is not known. It's not volume. This is not banned. This is whatever they do in St. Louis.
I prefer that's the most dangerous situation for me. That's the one that I could really lose. Not just lose, but I could really lose that. It could be bad.
This year, by the way, right?
Yeah.
That shit. Oh. Okay.
Look at my last run, man. It's the last little
Oh,
run.
this is-
It's not the last.
Not the
round.
final one, but I'm not battling next year. For sure. For sure. I took a year off already. Y'all looking at me like I'm like that's just something I can't do.
Yeah. I mean, I think that you got some plates though, and if for example, let's just say they call you next year, hey, Gnome coming up, Summer Madness coming up. You know what? You've been shooting for Surf. Here he is. I don't see
What's
you
up?
saying,
What's up?
no,
What's
up?
holla at me in 2021.
Yeah.
What's
So
up?
y'all know I'm not
What's
getting
up?
surfed this year.
What's
Oh,
up?
okay.
Okay.
Hold
That-
on.
that's
one
Hold
way.
on. What we talking about?
That's one way.
So we talking
That's
about.
one way.
Speeding going on here. I don't know, but
That's one way.
But to answer your question though, like if next year roll around, Gnome Summer Madness. If there's like a mega match
Right.
to where, like, of course, you know what I
Yeah.
mean.
Right.
But for the, I'm not
But
out
the consistent
looking.
battles-
I'm not in my mind. I'm not gonna be in battle mode as in I'll battle him and him
Right.
and that.
Okay.
I'm gonna be chilling if something come across my plate that excites me, of course, because I'm a battle rapper. We
Right.
don't retire.
Right. That's a
It
fact.
ain't no retiring. But I need to get this shit off my brain for a while. So I'm really trying to give it this last hard push 2019 because I knew 2019 was going to be a big year in battle rap.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Makes
So
sense.
you got to be a part of it some way, somehow, especially if I plan on chilling for a second. This the year to go out with the bang.
Right.
Okay.
So let me do some
Most
more
people
impossible
go
shit.
Okay, so
Got you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
that's him.
With that being said, champion.
Damn, Shaw, God damn, Shaw. Rich red niggas shooting, they ain't out here throwing hands, Shaw. Damn, Shaw. I got a plan, Shaw. Light up the parlay in the greens like a ham, huh?